Today I'm replacing a belt on a GE dryer. There's the model number. Remove the vent, remove the power. There's 2 Phillips head screws on the back of the dryer. And once those are removed, the top lid can just slide off. This is also an easy way to check to see if your belt is worn or needs replacing without taking off the back panel entirely. I'm going to remove the top metal bracket. It's held in by 2 screws, and then access the control panel, which is also held in by 2 screws. I'm going to gently take this control panel and set it off to the side. When working on GE appliances, please keep in mind that they rarely ever use the same screws, so you want to keep the screws with the parts that you are taking apart to make reassembly much easier. Depending on your model, you may have some wires in the way. If there's a harness, just undo the harness. The front panel of the dryer is held in by 4 Phillips head screws on the top. Once those are out, open the door and you will see 4 other Phillips head screws that need to be removed. Remove the filter before doing this or before pulling back on the front panel itself. Keep in mind that there will be a moisture sensor or maybe a door switch, so be very careful when setting it off to the side or unhook it if needed. Now there's just 4 screws that hold in the bracket that actually holds the drum and the wheels. Once this is out of the way, we are able to slide the belt over, but first we may have to access the back of the dryer to remove the dryer belt from the pulley. This can be done from the front, but I found it much easier to do it from the back. The panel is held in by several screws, and you just pull up on the pulley spring to release the tension off the belt. Slide the belt off over the drum. You may have to lift up on it a little bit to get it out. Here's a new belt. I got it off of Amazon. When installing the new belt, you want the rib side down against the drum on the top of the drum. Look for the old wear line when setting up the belt. Before I put the pulley on, I'm going to put the bracket on that holds the dryer drum. With the dryer drum held up by the bracket, now we can go ahead and install the belt onto the pulley. I like to do the bottom part first and then just lift up on the spring part, and it should just snap right in. Once that's snapped in, go ahead and check everything. I like to just give it a little spin with my hand, put the front panel back on, reinstall the 8 screws. It really doesn't matter which order you do it in as long as they are all installed. Hopefully you kept track of which screw goes where. It can get a little confusing if you don't. Just put everything back together like you took it apart. And before I put the top panel and the back panel all the way on, I want to make sure that the drum is spinning properly, just in case I mess something up on the install. Everything looks good right here, so we are ready to put everything back together. Leave a comment if you know a better way on how to replace a GE dryer belt on a front load dryer. Thanks for watching.